I'm Tina. I'm the creator of the Livewire form generator package. I'm going to show you a new artisan command that I released today, which I really hope will save you loads of time and make your life easier. I'll start with comparing with the existing artisan command that creates form, so you'll get the difference. In the documentation, there's a create form page. We will copy this command, that is the example command to create a form for the user, and we'll go into PHP Storm and paste it in here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to copy or paste. Again, here we got a form. This is the mockup I'm sure that you've seen before from the default generate command, the default create form. You get one field from the stub. And yesterday I was updating my project, and if we go into my models here, you'll see that I've got loads of models, and I'm going to do a create form and an update form for each one. I was like, oh, this is so boring. If you have to go to like your tables and find all the column names and how they're spelled, and you have to make one field at a time, which is really annoying and takes loads of time. So I thought, let's create a new command, which I did, and here's an example of that one. Let's see if I can manage to copy it this time. You see it's almost the same. Oh, not there. I'm nervous about this thing. I've never made videos before. You see it's, oops, here it's make tall form, and this one is make tall form with fields. I wonder what that does. It will ask me if I want to overwrite the existing file. Yes, I just made it, so I can do that. Let's see what I got. Ooh, look at that. I got loads of fields. It auto-generated fields for every column in the database. And I think this is so much nicer because it's easier just to delete some fields that should be there than having to find out how to manually add them one by one. This is just a mock-up. It's not going to work. You have to edit this. Like for instance, you can see the date pickers. Yeah, you get like a min date and a max date. Maybe you don't want that. For the, let's see if there's a repeater or something. Yeah, here's a key val. You have to add your fields yourself, and of course some of them will have to be changed to selects or other field types. What I have to work with here, you can see in the source code, it's what I'm basing the selection of the field type based on what I get from the doctrine type. And well, I only know that some fields are numbers. I can detect if they're decimal or float, and it will give you the an example for that. And yeah, you have checkbox, text area, and most of them I do date pickers, and I have a really silly little thing to try to differentiate if it's a flat key val array field or if it's a repeater. And it's basically, I just check if there is an S in the end. So it's like a really simple pluralization, and that will not be perfect, but at least it's something. So when I did that command, I went like, okay, this is nice, but like I said before, I have like tons of models, and I have to do create and update forms for each one of them. So I thought, can I do this a little bit better? So I made a command. Look at this beauty. Make tall forms for all fields. Or models. Didn't say models? Yeah, make tall forms for all models. Let's paste this monster in there and hit return. Whoa, yeah! Ta-da! Let's check what it outputted. Yeah, here's forms for all the models with all the fields that it found in all the columns that it found in the database. I know there is a massive one here. Let's see where, I think it's events. Yeah. This one is really long. Here you can see tries, like people. Yeah, I know that's plural, but it doesn't have an S in the end, so it gave me a key val, but it's easy enough to just swap it to repeater. Here, yeah, addresses, that's plural. Phones, yes. Socials, yes. Images. And here's a phone. It's easy enough just to swap that to another kind of field. This is really a good start for me. And imagine if you use something like Blueprint, where you generate your entire project. Then you just run this single command and it'll give you create forms and update forms. Bam! And you don't have to write any views. There are some options here. Of course, in the beginning, you might want to regenerate all your forms a lot when you're working like with still working with migrations. Let's see here, then there's an option just to overwrite existing files. As you can understand, this is really destructive. So just no questions asked, it just overwrites everything. Then there is another one. Let's say that we delete. Yeah, let's delete these four folders here, and we do the command. We say overwrite is false. We want to keep the ones we have, but we really don't want to bother with the existing ones. Just skip them. Skip existing equals true. Hit return, and it just recreated those forms that I deleted. And they're back again. If I reload, there they are. And then there's a final little goodie that you could, when you've been working for a while and you updated these mockups, of course you don't want to rerun this again. But if you just want to check only the fields, you can use this in Tinker, or my favorite application, Tinkerwell. Let's see that I just want the fields for, let's say, user class, the user model. Bam. Here are all the fields, and you can just copy them and check, you cherry pick what you want. Let's do another one. Oh, it doesn't like when you change. Let's do a booker. Yeah, there are all the fields. I hope you like this. It's available to my sponsors, and like my dear friend Roni always tells me, if I save you time, someone's going to sponsor me. I hope you can see the power of these commands, and I hope you'll enjoy them. Bye! Nice talking to you.